All right, so me and Mrs. Wolfpack just learned that some people are coming over and we don't have any dips ready to go. So this one's gonna be fast. Just hang with me, and I'm not even gonna do an intro for this one. This is considered the intro. Let's just start going because it's fast and it's flavorful. So you're gonna take some ricotta cheese, and you're gonna take, this is a 15 ounce, I think. Yeah, 15 ounce. Don't have my glasses on, but we're gonna just claim it to be 15 ounces. We're gonna put it in our food processor. This is quick, easy, and flavorful. People will be over here in less than 30 minutes, so we're gonna make it. We're gonna let it sit for 30 minutes, then we're gonna put it out, and it's gonna be muy bueno. All right, lemon zest. Zest of 1 lemon. Remember, this is the season of lemon zest, of zesting. We're zesting almost every recipe because there is so much flavor in this zest. We sometimes forget it, right? So we're gonna make sure we use every part of this lemon. You don't want to when you zest, you don't want to get too deep. See how it's white right there? You don't want to get too deep into that white. It's called the pith, and it's very, very bitter. So you just want the lemon flavor. And kind of see how I just kind of scrape the sides of it. I'm gonna pop that in. Then, because we don't want to make waste, we're gonna pop the lemon here. I'm gonna squeeze some lemon juice. Let's get the other half. While I'm squeezing this lemon, let's stop and look at how we prepared our crostini. All right, for our crostini, I've got a artisan style bread from Trader Joe's. Now, don't be boring and just cut it like this, with just perfectly round circle. We don't want that. So I want you to angle your knife so you're getting, you can eat this piece, but you're getting nice angled slices. Look at that. Doesn't that look so much better than, here, you tell me. Yeah, I know, this one. So I'm gonna cut those, I'm gonna put them on, I'm not cutting them too thick, right? I don't want them like, maybe a little thinner than a slice of regular bread. I'm gonna put these on this little cookie sheet. This cookie sheet goes just in my, my Ninja oven. I love my Ninja oven. It does a great job cooking everything. It's an air fryer, it's an oven, it's a convection bake, it's a toaster, it's a whole lot of different things wrapped into one, and I love using it. So I'm going to start with that. I've got my crostini on a sheet. Then I'm going to take some olive oil. Now I love these sprayers. I love the sprayers mainly because I'm not overusing any olive oil. So 1 pump of this sprayer, like that, is 1/8 of a teaspoon of olive oil. So I'm not saturating my bread. All I'm going to do is toast this. I'm going to put it in a toaster. I'm going to toast it up, and then we'll call Mrs. Wolfpack in to make sure that our whipped lemon ricotta dip is the way she wants it for our guests, and I cannot wait to try it. Hey guys, a little public service announcement from Johnny Wolfpack. Beautiful day here in Northern California. Sun is shining. You can see it on my skin. But hey, I never go outside anymore without putting on some sunscreen, and I recommend something like SPF 50. I speak from experience. I just went through my second 3-hour surgery to remove a basal cell carcinoma. So when you're outside grilling and barbecuing and just hanging out with friends outside, make sure you apply the sunscreen. Take it from Johnny Wolfpack Seasonings, and the Steak Tank. All right, so that crostini is going to be a perfect vessel for this dip. So now I want to put about 2 tablespoons, about a tablespoon or 2 of olive oil. You can always add, right? So let's start maybe with 1, and then we'll go for 2. And then I want to put about a tablespoon, maybe about 2 teaspoons of Johnny Wolfpack's Taste of Tuscany. That's easy, right? So we're gonna put the top on, we're gonna blend this. It's like a whipped lemon ricotta dip. It's gonna be really, really packed with flavor, especially when you see how we're gonna finish this thing off. That looks really super good. Now, we're going to take our blade out and we're going to put this in this Tupperware. Actually, it's not Tupperware. You know what it is, folks. You know what Johnny Wolfpack uses. It's Lock and Lock, straight from QVC. I'm telling you, this stuff is like gold, people. I grew up on Tupperware, but I'm telling you, Lock and Lock, my kids are going to grow up on Lock and Lock because it's the way to go. Airtight, watertight seal, that's what they say, and it works. All right, so I've got all that in a bowl, already full with flavor, but I've chopped up about a half a cup of basil, fresh basil, and about a half a cup of Italian parsley. Make sure it's the flat leaf Italian parsley because you don't want it to be, that other parsley is kind of like the feeling on my mouth. So, guess what? I'm going to taste this just like this. Yeah, nice and fresh. I'm going to let it sit for about 30 minutes and then we're going to have our crostinis ready to rock and roll. So stay tuned. All right, people are almost here. We made this whipped lemon ricotta with herb dip, and our crostinis look fantastic, perfectly toasted. I'm just gonna take a little bit of a spoonful right here. So you're immediately hit with the freshness of this dip. The lemon, the herbs, the ricotta cheese blended together makes a beautiful, beautiful dip on this crostini. Fantastic. So again, fast, flavorful, Johnny Wolfpack style for game day. See you next time.
Okay, so I just tried the quick dip ricotta lemon. And I said, you know, this is actually really good, but it feels like it could be good just as it is because it tastes really herby and fresh and light. But what it felt like is a really good base for anything. And I love to make charcuterie boards. Everybody knows that. I like to, you know, let people play around with different things. And I feel like this, it does that. So as soon as I took a bite, I was like, you know what? I feel like it'd be really good with even like a drop of honey or some nuts or, you know, do your own thing. So then I was like, or some heat too. So then I was like, oh, duh, hot honey. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I just spread it on and I'm going to try, I haven't tried it yet. I'm going to try what I was thinking. And I put a little spicy honey. This is Trader Joe's, but we always kind of make our own sometimes. Let's just see. Yeah, you got that fresh from the lemon and the herb, and then you add that little bit of sweet and a little bit of heat. My two favorite things. So try that. Try adding your own little accoutrements. Anything goes. It's a great base. Enjoy.